video, I'll be talking about the starkly different content. What does it mean? Or where does it came from? What are some of the implications related to it? So what is happening is that Glenn Gabe, who is well known as your specialist, he wrote a blog post around affiliate content and how different sites are getting hammered, going down in the ranking recently. So in this blog post, he covered ForwardWiser is going down, and then he also shared screenshot of AP News Byline, which is a subfolder that is also going down, timestamped going down. And he also shared a couple of other examples too, where different sites were going down. And then he sort of questioned, like, is it related to the site reputation abuse policy, which Google introduced back in March when they rolled out March for update? Or is it something else that is going on? Because as of now, we know that Google is not implementing site reputation abuse policy using its algorithm, rather it's by manual penalties. And right now, we are sure because Google, Dennis Alvan has told us that whenever they're going to roll out algorithm side of the site reputation abuse policy, they will announce it. So I think Glenn did question this, like, if site reputation abuse policy is not algorithmic and there are no clear signs of manual actions, means the whole subfolder or subdirectory going out of Google Index, then what is happening with these sites? Why they are suddenly dropping in the ranking? And Glenn published this blog post, and after that, he got a response from Googler Dennis Alvan, where Dennis Allen told him that it's not site reputation abuse, which is causing the ranking of these sites to go down. So, which was pretty much clear before, even before that. But Google also shared with Glenn that they are doing something around content of different pages. So, for example, sorry, like Google told Glenn that our systems aim to understand if a section of site is independent or starkly different from the main content of the site. This helps us surface the most useful information from a range of sites. This is where the starkly different or starkly content word came from. And also, as you can see over here, Google is essentially saying that, okay, if you have some pages which are starkly different, means somewhat different from all the main content on your site, we have to treat it differently. That is what Google said. And Google also, back in 2019, they have also said that overall we would recommend against letting others use subdomain or subfolders with the content presented as if it is part of the main site without close supervision or the involvement of the primary site. And they have also said that our systems are being improved to better know when such content is independent of the main site and treat accordingly. So they have been doing some work since 2019 to figure out if some specific piece of the content on a site is starkly different and is not related to the main content on the site. This is the backstory of where the starkly different word came from. What is the meaning of it? Is there any history to it as well? But recently, what Google did on 19th November, they updated the site reputation abuse policy. And now they are saying that site reputation abuse is the practice of publishing third-party pages on a site in an attempt to abuse search rankings by taking advantage of the host site's ranking signals. So this is how they are defining it. And with this change, they have already issued manual actions for Forbes. It's going out of the index now, and a couple of other sites as well. But if you read through this announcement page, there are some things which are not related to site reputation abuse exactly. For example, here they are saying that aside from site reputation abuse issues, we also have systems and methods designed to understand if a section of site is independent or starkly different from the main content of the site, which is already what they shared with Glenn that I just mentioned to you guys. This one. So this is what they have already said. But now Google is saying that by treating these areas as if they are standalone sites, It better ensures a level playing field so that the subsections of site don't get a ranking boost just because of the reputation of the main site. So now they are saying that, okay, if some content is starkly different from the main content of the site, then Google want to treat that content as a standalone site and don't want to boost it from the main site. So all the build-up reputation of the main site is not going to be passed on to the new type of the content. And also, Google is saying that our offers to understand differences in sections of site can lead to traffic changes if subsections no longer benefit from site-wide signals. So this is also like pretty much clear that if they are removing the starkly different content and saying that, okay, we will not apply the ranking boost to these pages, then the ranking of those pages will, of course, go down perhaps. And and just to add more to it, like now I'm getting like a little bit confused as well. How we gonna move forward with expansion projects? Because I work with publishers, and often the problem is that we want to expand. What should be the approach of expansion? How we should build a strategy around adding a new category. For example, I just tweeted it saying that, for example, like if a domain is writing about tech and they want to add social media as a new category, so with this starkly different content being treated as a standalone site, that means that new social media related content which is being published on the existing domain, which already have a lot of build up authority because it has been publishing a lot of content around tech, all that benefit will not be passed on to the new social media content, which means that a new category inside the that publisher domain will be treated as a site inside a site. So which will means that all the build up authority, ranking boost, well known brand signals will not be helping the ranking of the new type of the content that we are adding into the site. So this will be a major change for any publisher who want to expand to different content verticals over time. It will essentially be like you are well known, but you are just well known in context of tech. People know your brand, people know who you are, what you do. People sometimes may trust you as well as a tech reporter kind of publisher. But the new content will have to build up its own authority over time and will not be benefiting from all the build up authority. So this is what Google is making clear with the starkly different content thing that they are pushing through. And also, like I've tweeted some of the examples of like how the different sections are starkly different. Some of these are just meme as well. You can check it out in the blog post. I'll link um, I'll add link to this blog post in the description as well if you just want to go there and read it. All right, that's it for this blog post. Uh, if you want to follow me, you can just go to X and search my name Gagan Gotra underscore handle. Thank you.